Okay, so here's what happens. First of all, you get -2 to your combat skill in the tournament, and if you hit 10 on the die, the bow breaks from the force.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh dear. Well, here we go.
I am to roll the die now.
Right, a small flat-faced man dressed in a silver-braided jerkin enters the tent and calls for everyone's attention. Quickly, he explains the rules that govern the tournament and ushers you onto the range. In the far end of the field is a line of targets, each with 10 colored rings marked 0 to 9. Each archer is given 3 arrows with which he must get a minimum score of 8 in order to qualify for the next round of the tournament. Right. So, you may roll the number 3 times, and I think you have to reduce mold by 2. Oh, and do remember, if you land on a 10, the bow snaps.
Well, I had 7, 9, and 8. Reduced by 2, that's 5, 6, and 7.
So, in total?
20.
Well, that's qualifying.
I would have to say that is actually pretty impressive. It's just walking the line between snapping and then just bringing in those high numbers that we really, really like.
Your score qualifies you for a place in the final, for only one other archer scored more than 8 points. His name is Altan, a tall man with rugged features, a ranger from the mountains to the north. He wields a longbow of orange toa wood, and his skill with this weapon is formidable. It will be a difficult contest.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so it's apparently a contest of... Right. Okay. Yeah, so you need to both need to get 50 points first. Rana, can you keep score?
Let me see, 50 points. Give me a second. Let me see. Should be possible down here.
Also, you do not in this gain any bonuses from a shield or any other weapon than the bow in all this. And that was at -2.
Hold on, just setting up.
So that would mean you only get bonuses from your helm and your psychic powers in this combat thing. So that would give you a combat skill of 7, correct? 17, I mean.
That sounds about right.
Alright.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so, give an ear. You may roll a die.
3.
Right. Well, in that case, you miss the first shot, and he gets 8 points.
Crap.
Roll the die again.
9.
Right. Okay, you manage to score 3 points, he scores 5s.
Crap.
Roll the die again.
1.
Well, I guess that means he wins. You simply can't keep up with him. He's too good. So yeah, he's won.
Oh well.
Well, it was fun anyway.
Yeah. A loud cheer shatters the silence as Altan's winning arrow hits the target. The villagers are thrilled to witness such an exciting tournament and surge across the field, eager to offer Altan their praise and congratulations. As the tall woodsman disappears from view amid the teeming crowd, you take the opportunity to slip away unnoticed. If you used a borrowed bow from the tournament, you must return it to the tent before making your way back to Cyrillus.
I will do that.
Yeah, sure.
A shock awaits you as you return to Cyrillus. Both he and your horse have vanished. At first you curse him, thinking that he has wandered off to a nearby ale tent for a drink, but when you discover his open stab lying beside the road, you sense that something is seriously wrong.
Oops.
We really shouldn't have participated in this tournament.
Hindsight is a bitch. You climb to
Yeah.
the top of a park wagon and strain your eyes in all directions for some clues to his whereabouts. Suddenly you see him, surrounded by a group of cavalrymen galloping away to the west. You count 6 of them plus a riderless horse. Your horse! Then you notice that conveniently hitched to the back of the park wagon is a saddled horse. Do you wish to take the horse and give chase, or would you rather first find your horse's owner and buy it?
Emergencies call for emergency situations, so yeah. We can visit a temple later and gain a clear consciousness. Right now we need a horse.
What do you two others say? Blah. Mr.
I think we get it.
You
Someone
fail
has
English?
broken Cobra.
What?
Someone has broken Cobra.
You
Yes,
fail
it is.
English?
Me fail English much, yeah.
Yeah, me fail English? That's impossible.
But in any case, what do the two of you say?
Well, I don't know. Warlord, help!
I think we should at least find the owner quickly, mind you, but yeah.
Then you're the tiebreaker, given here.
Well, then I'm with Warlord.
Alright. Just wait a moment, guy. I'm just gonna find out who owned this horse, and then I'll be after you.
I have a sword at my throat!
You do not have to look very far from the horse's owner. At this very moment, he's striding towards you. Suddenly, he recognizes you and salutes you with a friendly wave.
I need to borrow your horse!
You recognize the small, flat-faced man. He was the umpire of the archery tournament. He asks you what is troubling you, and you explain your sorry predicament. I'm sure we can find a solution to your problem, he says, obviously relishing the thought of profiting by your misfortune. You will accept either 2 special items or 20 gold crowns in exchange for his horse.
What
Two
special items?
Two
special
special items,
items,
or
yeah.
what?
Or 20 gold crowns.
Okay, what special items do we have?
Looking through them now. Huh. Oh, I have something we can give him. We have a set of jailer keys. We have a jeweled mace, a brass key, and some maps.
Give him
No,
2
hold on.
keys.
Yep. Give
Yeah,
me
okay.
2 keys.
Here are 2 jail keys to a cell you cannot open. Goodbye!
Man, you are cheesing this. Yes, I will buy a horse for 2 sets of keys.
Hey, he wanted 2 special items. Those are 2 special items.
Gee, for a moment there I thought he was gonna rob you, but you turned that around on him. Jeez.
Okay, here's something to unlock your consciousness. And here's something for a good sense of morality.
You keep
Oh
your
my God, I need a horse.
You keep your side of the bargain. In exchange, he hands over the reins of his horse. Good luck, Northlander, he says as you climb to the saddle. I hope you find your companion. He's a lucky man to have a friend such as you.
And you are standing there with 2 iron keys.
Hey, I have keys! You shout a farewell as you spur your new horse to the gallop.
Soccer!
Let's hope the horse is worth something, but that would have been the problem even if he hadn't paid for it.
Yep. The chase takes you deep into the heart of the Varetian hills. Soon the highway dips and twists, plunging you into the valleys and hollows carved by fast-flowing streams, and climbing through the dense woodland that clings precariously to every precipice and crack. You often lose sight of the riders, but your basic Kai skills of tracking and hunting enables you to follow their trail with ease. That's how good you are now, apparently. It's not until you reach a tiny village perched on the edge of a tree-lined crag where the trail becomes indistinct. However, you notice that at the far side of the village, a stony hill track branches from the main highway and ascends into the trees. So you wish to use pathmanship now?
Yep.
Yes.
Using your Magna Chi discipline, you examine both the hill path and the highway for recent tracks. To your surprise, you discover that neither route has been used by horsemen in the last 3 hours. It can only mean one thing. The riders are hiding somewhere in the village. Do you wish to ride back into the village? Or do you wish to hide in the trees and wait for the riders to show themselves?
Right back into the village. There's no
Yeah.
way to know that they'll actually come out in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
A hail of arrows engulf you. Pain explodes through your chest, neck, and shoulder. You're mortally wounded, and although you fight with grim determination to hang on to life, it is a struggle you cannot win. Weak from shock and loss of blood, you fall from the saddle and die on the highway to Areta. Your life
That's
and
the
your quest
8th
end
time
here.
I died. Right, how many times have we died so far?
Let me just check my list. I was wondering when we were going to get, a visit from the Reaper.
It's been some time, but you may add it was turned into pincushion.
Yeah, I was about to say to turn into a human pincushion.
Let me
Great
see.
Cthulhu.
Let me see. Okay, I think you were a little wrong here, Warlord. It turns out it was the 10th time we died. At least
That was the
according to
10th time I died.
Okay,
It's difficult to keep track of it.
yeah, by the way, just an update. It says here, first of all, fell into trap, got shafted with arrows, then mauled by a Hellgast, then felled by timber, throat ripped open by Hellgast, got paralyzed and eaten by ice beast again, got thrown into a cell, failed to stop sacrifice, and now turned into a pincushion.
We had some quite creative deaths and a lot of
Lady Dog is a
paralyzations.
fucking bitch!
Okay, in any case, you wait. You do not have to wait very long for the riders to appear. As soon as they think you have gone, they emerge in single file from the back of a derelict cottage and draw themselves into a circle in the middle of the village. Although they are out of earshot, you can tell by their frantic movement and gestures that they are having a heated argument. Suddenly, they break the circle and ride towards you. Cyril is still lying unconscious across his horse is in tow behind the last rider. If you have a bow, and you do not, so that doesn't matter, do you wish to attack the last rider and try to recapture Cyrillus, or do you wish to let them pass and follow them?
Well, apparently we have to let them pass and follow them.
Well, no, you
Well-
just can't ambush them with a bow, but you can either attack the last rider or
Well, then
follow
let's
them.
attack him.
Yeah, I say we play a little slice and dice on his bones.
Okay. Then that's how it is. With bated breath, you wait for the enemy to pass. As the last man rides into view, you break cover and attack him with deadly efficiency. He tries to raise his shield to block your blow, but cannot react in time to save his life. As he tumbles to the ground, you cut the reins from his saddle and take off along the highway with the unconscious wizard in tow.
Heroic rescue.
You immediately Peril stops you dwelling too much on the reason why these riders should try to abduct Cyrillus. However, it does occur to you that he is neither wealthy nor powerful, and so a poor prospect for a rich ransom.
Hmm.
I'll
So-
assume they wanted his knowledge about the.
As you reach the bottom of the wooded crag, a stone church and graveyard loom into view at a point where the highway turns sharply to the west. Blocking the road on a charger as black as midnight sits a scar-faced young man. Oh hey, we have a picture now.
Oh, it's that motherfucker again.
Just a moment. Here's the guy blocking
Somebody
you.
looks familiar.
Oh, he
Oh,
wants to fight us again? Fine.
so
His-
now he assumedly hires mercenaries and uses personal resources because of a pissing match.
His eyes, set in a white and disfigured face, burn with a cold dark glow. You recognize him immediately. It is Rourke, the lordling you defeated at the Barrel Bridge Tavern. And, yeah, okay, and you do not have a silver brooch, so... Suddenly the riders appear and spread out in a semicircle to surround you. We have a debt to settle, Northlander, hisses Rourke, his lips drawn back from his teeth in a contemptuous sneer. I demand payment in full! Madness flashes in his glaring eyes as he removes an amulet from around his neck and holds it high in the air. Come, come, Tagasin! I summon thee! From the pit of internal pain, I summon thee! The skin on your arm and neck prickles with dread at the sound of Rourke's terrible invocation, and you cast your eyes around you for an escape route. Only the churchyard offers a way past Rourke and his men, but as you spur your horse through the stone gateway, you're suddenly frozen with terror by what you see before you.
Uh-huh.
And what do we
Yes.
see?
Above the church, a whirlpool of darkness is taking form, casting a tomb-like chill on everything beneath. Frost crystallizes on the grass and flowers, and a terrible sound fills the air as the earth begins to shake. Cracks appear in the ground beneath you, and suddenly a score of fleshless hands burst through the frozen soil to grab at your horse. Shrieking with terror, it rears up and you are thrown into the waiting arms of the waking dead. Picture time!
Joy!